Hey, this is Larry Goins, and welcome to the very first episode of Get to the Point, the real estate podcast taught directly by me all about real estate. I know there's a ton of webinars out there and teleconferences and videos, but this was designed to give you specific information you can go out and use right away to help you and your real estate business. Now, because this is the very first issue and you may or may not have heard about me, I'm just going to give you a quick rundown, a little bit about myself. I am the guy who wrote the book about real estate day trading. That's buying and selling houses the same day using the internet. It's called Getting Started in Real Estate Day Trading, and it's in bookstores everywhere, as well as online. I also wrote the book called HUD Homes Half Off, how to buy a HUD house at 50, 40, even 30% of list price. Hey, if you want a free copy, go to freehudbook.com and grab your free copy right there. Also, I do wholesaling. We buy and sell about 10 to 20 houses each and every month right from my office in Lake Wiley, South Carolina. I have a team of people right in my office that's what we do. That's my real business. I also teach and train people, and I've done wholesaling, I've done retailing, fix and flips, I've done lease options, I've done subject to, short sales, I've used private money, I've used hard money, I've done transactional funding. I am a hard money lender and I am a private money lender. I've done residential, commercial. I've bought and sold Shoney's restaurants, Dollar General stores, multifamily. I've developed subdivision. I've gone in and bought land and cleared, graded, graveled, and paved and built homes on the lots and sold them. I have owned mobile home parks and done much, much more. So that's just a real quick background. Now, in this very first episode, what I want to share with you is about hiring a VA, a virtual assistant. That's what VA stands for, virtual assistant. Guys, a VA they can take calls for you. They can make calls for you. They can make offers for you. They can design flyers for you. They can design postcards or letters. They can analyze your deals for you. They can submit offers for you. They can get on the phone and build your buyer's list. They can build your buyer's list online. They can create web pages for you, squeeze pages or landing pages. They can do SEO or search engine optimization, and they can pretty much do anything and everything that you can do. A VA can do everything except sit down at a table with a seller or show a house for you. They can do property management though. They can advertise your properties for rent or lease option or seller financing, which, by the way, that's another thing I've done. I've done a lot of seller finance deals, and I've bought and sold a lot of notes. But a VA can do just about anything and everything that you would ever want, okay? Now, I'm going to give you some specific ideas on what a VA not only can do for you, but how to go out and find that VA. One of my favorite websites is odesk.com, odesk.com. Now, if you go to odesk.com, you can set up an account, and it's free, but you will need to enter a credit card. And the reason you need to enter a credit card is when you hire a virtual assistant or a VA on Odesk, when that virtual assistant is on your clock, say you're paying them $1.10 an hour, most of the time you will see that they want to get paid an even dollar amount plus an extra 10%, like $1.10, $2.20, $3.30. That's because Odesk is going to take 10% of their money. So you go in and you hire a VA. Now, when they are on your clock, when they have to log in to Odesk, they have an account as well, and they will punch in like they're on your clock, and that's when you're paying them. Check it out. Odesk is taking random screenshots of their computer. So before they get paid, usually on Thursday, I believe it is, before they get paid, you can log in and look at the screenshots that Odesk took of their computer while they said they were working for you, and you can see if they're on your website or if they're on Craigslist or if they're whatever they're doing. You can see what their computer was doing or they were doing on their computer when they were on your clock. That's very, very important. Now, there's a couple of different ways you can hire them. You can go in and search for certain keywords. Like what I would do is I would go in and search for the words real estate, and I would see every single contractor. That's what they're called, contractors. I would search for every single contractor that had the word real estate in their keywords in their listing of what they specialize in. They might say, I'm a real estate virtual assistant, I'm a real estate VA, I do comps, I do BPOs, broker price opinions, I can do CMAs. There's some in there that are appraisers, just all that, you name it. There's some that do marketing. They'll help you with your lead gen. They'll pull messages off the voicemail and send you the lead. They'll do a lot of different things for you. So you can search for a contractor, or you can post your own job. What I also like to do to get ideas for posting my own job, check this out. I will log in and I will look at it as if I am a contractor looking for work, and I will search for jobs that have the keywords real estate. And then I will go in and I will look and see what all the other real estate employers are posting and what kind of a virtual assistant they're looking for. For example, you might see something and say, wow, I never thought about hiring a VA to do that. I mean, I saw one time about property management. I will lease your property for you. I'll collect it. I'll service the property, collect the rent, send out the late notices. I'm thinking, wow, I never thought of having a VA over in the Philippines collect my rents for me. I just never really even occurred to me to do that. So that's another little tip you can do, is search as a contractor for employers who have the words real estate in their ad, or in their job posting, I should say. That's what it's called. So do that one day and just make a list of all those different things that you might think of as a real estate investor. Now, the last thing that you can do is you can basically post your own ad, okay? Post your own ad. Now, what you will do is really not an ad, it's a job posting. Once you go through and you figure out, you look for some contractors and you see all the different services that they provide and think, wow, this would be a good one right here. Wow, that would be something good to have a contractor do, or have a virtual assistant do. You make a list of all those different things, and if you see ads that you really like, that's what you're going to do, is you're going to create your own ad based around other ads that you've seen that you really, really like. Now, once you have an ad that you really, really like, that you figured out, yes, I want my VA to do this, here's my ad, here's what I want it to say. One of the things that I like to do is, in my job posting, if I'm posting an ad and I say, for example, I might have run an ad that says, I'm a real estate investor. I'm looking for someone to build my buyers list. I am a wholesaler. I want somebody who has experience with lead generation for buyers list. Do not respond to this ad unless you already have experience and know what to do to build a buyers list of buyers that actually convert into real buyers and will pay cash for properties. Now, if you want to respond to this job posting, send me an email and let me know exactly what you would do to build my buyers list. Do not respond if you need me to train you, and do not respond if you do not tell me what you would do to build my buyers list. Check it out, guys. This way, your virtual assistant, even the people who apply, are telling you how to build your buyers list. You might look at that and say, wow, I never even thought about that. That's a great idea. And then whoever you hire, you can give them all these different ways to build your buyers list for you. Okay? Now, the last thing that I want to share with you, whenever you get ready to hire somebody, or you're doing a keyword search and you're narrowing it down for a contractor, I like to find contractors that have at least 4 stars. They rate them. They're rated based on their past job performance from other employers. So I rate them. I want somebody with at least 4 stars. I want somebody that speaks good, clear English. There's tests that they can take on there, and I want somebody in the top percentile. I also want somebody that's booked at least 100 hours on Odesk. And I also want somebody that's worked through Odesk in the last 30 days. So make sure you set all that criteria. And then my last criteria is I want somebody that will work for $5 or less per hour. That's basically my search criteria right there. Now, Odesk is my favorite, but it's not the only one. There's guru.com, Guru.com. There's hiremymom.com. And one of my favorites, if you're looking for a full-time employer that doesn't have several different employers they're working for, is bestjobs.ph. bestjobs.ph. These are people who are looking for full-time employment, and yes, it could be virtual and it could be from their home, but they're looking for a full-time job, not for 10 or 20 or 30 hours or whatever, like the people on Odesk, which, by the way, on Odesk, you can set up the maximum number of hours you are willing to pay somebody per week. And once they reach that maximum number of hours, when they're logged in and punched in on your clock, they will not be able to log any more hours. So, for example, say your budget is $20 a week. You can hire somebody for $2 an hour, and you can give them a max of 10 hours a week. That's $20 right there. So I hope you enjoyed this episode of Get to the Point, and I'm really excited about this. And please stay tuned next week, where we're going to have another great in-depth tip in about 10 minutes. So this is Larry Goins. Be sure and visit LarryGoins.com for a lot more free information, and I look forward to talking to you soon. Thanks a lot, and have a great day.